Hello friends, welcome to Technique. This is Nirmal here, and in this video we're going to do a detailed camera review of the Oppo F9 Pro. So Oppo F9 Pro is the latest device announced by the company in India. This comes with a really good hardware, and this also has the water drop display, and this features the Helio P60 octa-core chipset, and this has 6GB RAM and 64GB storage. This device also comes with quite good cameras, and in this video we'll talk about how good the camera experience is. We'll show you some samples we have taken with this device. We'll analyze the samples and we'll see how good the experience is for the price segment. So before going into the detailed camera aspects, so we'll have a look at the hardware offered. So on the rear panel we have a dual camera setup. It's a 16 and a 2 megapixel camera with f-stop 1.8 aperture, and the secondary 2 megapixel camera is for depth sensing, and there is also LED flash included. So this is the first time Oppo is coming up with a dual camera setup for the F series smartphones. So this has 16 and 2 megapixel rear camera. Now coming to the front camera. So Oppo has always been known as a selfie focused smartphone. In fact, it has been called as a selfie expert. So we have a 25 megapixel selfie camera on the Oppo F9 Pro with f-stop 2.0 aperture, and screen flash is also included. So how good is the camera experience on the Oppo F9 Pro? Let's find out. First, let's have a look at the camera interface. So looking at the camera interface, you can see that some minor changes here and there. The top we have the HDR option, then we have a vivid mode. You can turn on the vivid mode in case you want super vivid is a mode actually. Then we have this option of turning on the beauty mode. There are some filters included. Other than that, there is also additional options at the bottom, including time lapse, slow motion, video recording. Video recording is limited to 1080p resolution. You can see that it has 720 and 1080p resolution included, and photo quality is again 16 megapixel. There is also separate portrait mode included, and we have the stickers and expert mode is also included in case you want to take shots with customizing the white balance, exposure, ISO and shutter speed. So these are the options in the camera interface. So looks quite good in terms of the camera options. Now let's go straight into the camera samples to see how good the experience is. Let's have a look at the samples taken with the Oppo F9 Pro. First up, the daylight captures. So these are the daylight captures taken with the Oppo F9 Pro, and they have come good in terms of the overall clarity. The colors are good and offer good details as well. The sharpness levels in the photos looks quite okay, although we feel it could have been a tad better, especially for the segment it is being offered. The dynamic range is also good, and you also get the auto HDR mode, which is probably the best option to go with. There is also super vivid mode if you like punchy and bit of saturated colors. Overall, in daylight conditions, the photos have come quite well and does a good job overall. Now next up, let's have a look at the close-up images. Here again you could see good details in the photos. The sharpness levels are quite okay, and also the images have vibrant colors which does not oversaturate. The focusing speed is also good for a phone in this price segment. Overall, the details are good and it does a good job. Now moving on to the low light images. With adequate artificial light, the images shot with the Oppo F9 Pro looks good. But at the same time, there is some noise in the photos if you zoom in. When it comes to extreme low light captures, you could see noise, but enabling the HDR mode gets more details. The f-stop 1.8 aperture camera produces decent results in the low light conditions. Now looking at the portrait samples. The dual camera does a good job and they have come out quite well. The blurring algorithm is also decent, while we feel the edge detection could have been a tad better considering the price segment. The video recording on the device is available at 1080p resolution with 30 fps and EIS support, but there is no 4K resolution offered on this device. While the EIS on the Oppo F9 Pro looks good, the video quality isn't impressive because of the focus hunting issue while shooting. The video quality is also average with over-sharpened details. The phone also comes with slow motion videos. Finally, the selfie experience. The 25 megapixel f2.0 camera on the Oppo F9 Pro takes good selfies, which is an area where Oppo has been called an expert. The skin tones are pretty good and the details in the selfie is also really good along with sharp images. The dynamic range in the selfie is also really good. The low light selfie performance is good, and there is also screen flash available in case you are taking extreme low light selfies. Finally, the portrait selfies. Here you could see that the edge detection is decent if not perfect when you have a complex background. So this is the front facing camera sample taken with the Oppo F9 Pro. It's a 25 megapixel camera which is capable of recording videos in 1080p resolution. So we are recording this video in 1080p resolution, and you can judge yourself how good the clarity of the video is and also the audio output from the front facing camera on the Oppo F9 Pro. So summing up, how good is the camera on the Oppo F9 Pro? The F9 Pro does a good job in the camera department and is a worthy upgrade over the Oppo F7 with good quality photos. The selfie experience is also one of the best in the segment with great details. But there is one area where the phone needs to improve, and that being the video recording, which is pretty average, and focus hunting makes it even more annoying. We'll also be comparing the camera with the other smartphones in this price segment, so stay tuned. So this is Nirmal signing off with a detailed camera review of the Oppo F9 Pro. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Do hit that like button and also hit that subscribe button for more videos. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.